dancing just seemed part of what I did. I was 10, I think, when I first began to study with her, and we learned in her kitchen on the linoleum. Mrs. Maud Barrett, little kids, we'd muddle through the steps, and she would get up very energetically and say, "No, no, that's not it." And then she would do it. Somehow it was her energy that so touched me. I was a soloist in the Martha Graham Company for 6 years. John Cage had come to New York and had at some point proposed that we do a program together. I would make solos and he would make music. These were almost the first dances, of course, I'd ever made too. But my first experience with working with Cage in this way where the dance and the music were somewhat separated, that is, composed separated.
This is not a situation where I make a dance to which they design and make a piece of music. It's like separate things which come together.
I work in the way of making the movement ahead of time, so to speak, and then taking it to the dancers and giving it to them. The dancers are not pretending to be other than themselves. They are, in a way, realizing their identities through the act of dancing. They are, rather than being someone, doing something. I always try to look at the person who's doing it to see how this particular person would do that movement, not just this is the way I told you to do it or the way I do it, but maybe there's a way that you do it which will make it become real for you. If one enjoys movement of any kind, which I do, watching someone, whether a dancer or whether an animal or a bird, well, it has always been an intense part of my experience. Movement, in human movement, it's limited by certain things we have, 2 legs and 2 arms and 1 head and all of that. And so that there is a certain limit to the kinds of movement, but the variety of that is endless, absolutely endless.